Hello and welcome to No Sevens Dice Club. Alrighty guys, so we are, I'm going to shoot my first video on my brand new table. I'm really looking forward to it. And let me know if you guys like the camera angle. I can always change it around. I'm trying to play with it. At my old table, I had it facing more up and down. I kind of like this angle a little bit more. I can rotate it so that way I can show you guys. When I get the clips in, I can show you guys the bonus bets and the hops and everything else. And that way we can keep track of it. I think that would be pretty awesome. The main thing I wanted to keep in focus, the reason why it's like this is I wanted to, you know, the MGM logo and Las Vegas. I think that's really awesome that I can have that on this table. But today I want to talk to you guys about action. Just like the name of the title says, you know, 3 in the field. I think it's a really good strategy for those people who really like a lot of action and, you know, who go to the craps table, drink about 6 Red Bulls before they hit the craps table. Well, this is the perfect strategy where you're always getting action. You're always going nonstop. It doesn't matter if you're shooting a dice, if you got a random shooter, you're always going to be making money, or at least in the action, at least. I don't know about making money, but at least you're going to be in the action. And you know, it's nice to have money, especially when you have the triple 12 on the table, because it works out, it pays out better for you in the field, and it lowers the house edge from 5.5 to 2.8, 2.5, something like that, as far as a payout goes. And that's ideal for you because they have to pay that triple, and that's what makes it ideal for you. And if you have a table in your area that has a triple 12 or triple 2, you can definitely do this strategy. You can even do it on a double, but the main thing you really want to try it on is if you're on a crapless table with a triple 12 in the field, because then you can put maybe the base amount on the 2 and the 12, and if you're playing the field, you can even play the field and then put money on the crapless 2 and 12 like that also, which is really ideal, because man, you know, when they hit that 2 and 12, which is rare, you're definitely going to be making a lot of money, and it makes it worth your while. But we're going to go over the strategy. Like I said, if there's anything you need me to change, the angle, anything, let me know. I'm going to shoot some from the back. I'm going to shoot some random. But if there's anything that you guys will like, just let me know. Comment below. Just don't give No Sevens too much of a hard time, and we're going to go from there. So the way this works, and I was trying to figure out the best way to do it, and I guess I can make a couple different videos with it and see. But what I'm starting to notice is that $10 tables are coming back, so I decided to do, we haven't done a $10 video in a while, so let's go ahead and do a $10 video. And what I'm trying to do is, we're going to do $10 in the field to start off with, say the point's an 8. We're going to do $10 in the field, and then if we lose this, say it's an inside number, and if we lose it, we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop 25 in the field, okay? And if it's another inside number, say it's a 5 this time, we lose that bet. Oh no, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to go ahead and we're going to increase it. We're going to go to $55. And man, this would be great if you have a triple 12. Now you're starting to understand why I have a triple 12, why I like to play on the table with the triple 12, because this is a jackpot for us. If it doesn't hit the 12, then it's all right. I mean, we're still going to be making back our money that we lost. Now, you can also go, if you want to, you can go to $60. You don't have to do 55. You can do 60. In fact, it'd probably be a little bit better if you did 60 on the thing. So either way, it's totally up to you. You can do 55, you can do 60. For argument's sake, let's just go ahead and just do 60, okay? And I'll just stick with that. Let's go ahead and just do 60 for it. And if you hit it, then we're going to go from there. If we hit the triple 12, if we hit the double, it's awesome. But the chances of you not hitting 3 field numbers in a row are pretty low, unless you're like my buddy who completely wiped out my bankroll more than once, and he owes me about $1,000. I won't tell him that. I just told him that, man, he knocked me out about $400, because he kills the inside numbers when he's rolling the dice at the table. But let's go ahead and give it a try. We got a $600 bankroll. I'm going to do a couple of random rolls. I'm going to do a couple of rolls from the back. It's going to take a little bit longer, but I'll speed up the video and the editing, and so that way it doesn't take as long as when I'm actually doing it. So let's go ahead and give it a try and see how we do. Now, the thing is, I can already hear you guys comment, no sevens, what do? You're at $60, you 7 out, or you hit another field number. You're 3 and out, what do? You just start all over again. You just go to $10. And you're like, wait a minute, hold on. Wait, we were martingale-ing it, and now we're starting over? Yes, because you don't want to keep on martingale-ing it and end up like no sevens when you have your buddy keeps on shooting inside numbers. It doesn't work out for you. That's how you lose a bankroll. So take my advice from it. Just start over with $10, go to 25, then go to 60, okay? And trust me, eventually a field number is going to pop up. Unless you're my buddy, and then he's going to hit about 12 inside numbers on you in a roll, and then you're going to be left out, you know, martingaling it all the way until you have nothing left, and he's just looking at you like, man, I'm killing it. Yeah, you killed me too. Thanks. So let's go ahead and establish a point, and let's go from there. I'm going to shoot from the back of the table, and here we go. All right, it's the 5-3-8, feeling great. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on. We're not gonna shoot, we're not gonna be the shooters. We're gonna try this on a random shooter. So let's go ahead and roll the dice and see how we do on this random shooter. All right. The 4-2-6, all right, so bring that into view. Bring this one into view. So we lose in the field. So this is going to go here. We're going to go up to a quarter. And we're going to shoot again. All right, the 5-4-9. So that's going to pay us out. So bring that into view. The 5-4-9. So that's a field number. So we're going to go ahead and get paid $25. So that's going to go in the rack. Bring this back down to $10. And here we go. Oh, that was a bad roll. 4-2-6. I don't know if you saw the landing zone on that, but that was not one of No 7's best throws. All right. So we're going to go back to a quarter. And here we go. So far, he's kind of doing what you expect in the field. Either you're going to hit a lot of field numbers or you're going to just kind of ping pong back and forth. And right now, that's what he's doing. He's just ping ponging back and forth. And that's a 6-2-8, so that's a second loss. He hit his point, and what do you do here? You just don't play the field. You just kind of, you wait for him to reestablish a point in case he is aiming for, the sevens or something like that. So you're just going to let him establish a point and go from there. And then when he establishes points, we're going to go ahead and put that 60 on that field. I guess we should have played a field, huh? 1, 2, 3. AC-doocy. So he would have lost his pass line and we would have made back our money. And it's totally up to you. You could have played it if you wanted to. But like I said, you just never know if he's going to play it or not. If he's aiming for that 7. So that's a 6-4-10, another field number. So that's going to go here. We're going to go ahead and put that 60 down because we're a big baller. That's how we roll. We're putting $60 down. All right. I have a feeling it's going to be an inside number because he already hit 2 field numbers. But hey, look, that's what gambling's all about, and dice go off the table. That's my first dice that ever went off the table so far when shooting this, and I've been rolling this for about 2 or 3 hours on this table, and All right, the 5-5, the hard 10. So here we go. This is perfect. So he hits the point, he makes money, he's happy. The people over here are happy, whoever had the hard money on the 10. And we're happy because look at this, bam, 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 bam. So we're gonna go ahead and go here, we're gonna go here, and we're gonna collect this. This is all gonna go in a rack, guys. And this shooter is doing great for us. You know, we're racking up green. That's what it's all about, right? Racking up the green, playing on a $10 table, and you're racking up green chips. And I might make this into another video, cast it into another one. All right, here we go. The 6-3-9, another field bet. So we're gonna go ahead, $10 on the field, and let's tell them, hey, come on, shooter, hit that 12. No, not really. I don't tell people what to hit. I just let them roll. I don't try to put any kind of juju or magic stuff on them. I just let them do what they need to do. As long as he's shooting, and he's making me money, I don't care what he does. 5-1-6. Seems like we always lose that $10 bet, huh? But there's the 5-1-6. And guys, if you want to take this up to the 4th level, say like $60, maybe you want to do 150 in the field, you can do that. I don't want to put $150 on the field. Not after what my buddy did to me. That's just me. This cord is very short. It's 25 feet long, but when you're wrapped around the whole entire craps table, it gets pretty short. So that's the reason why my throws are a little crazy, because my arm is kind of stretched out. All right, the 5-4-9. Man, I tell you what, if this is a fire bet table, I'll be killing it. So we're going to go ahead and get paid in the field. That's going to go in a rack. And we're going to establish a new point. Now you get to actually see how no sevens kind of throws at the casino on a good day. Not saying all the time, I'm saying on a good day. The 6-2-8, I'm feeling great. I feel like another point's coming. I wouldn't put that money up there, no sevens, because I feel like I'm going to hit another 8. I feel like you're going to hit a 12. That's what I feel like. The hard 4. That's a field number, and that's the first one we won with the $10 bet on there. There you go, guys. So let's go ahead and get paid. Drop that in the rack. We can leave that on the field, and away we go. And the nice thing too about this is that you're constantly being rated at the casino. They're looking at you. That field, that pit boss is looking at you. He's looking at what you're betting. So he's going to take that into account of what you're betting, and that you're always showing action. Whew, boy, a roundhouse kick on that thing. All right, so we lose on there. It's a 5, so that's going to come off. I got to stop doing that with my nails. I don't like putting those. It leaves that, I don't like how it does that to the felt. I have to start wearing gloves or something, because I don't like how it leaves that dark purple. So that is a 3-2-5. I'm sorry, guys. And so we're going to go to a $25. That's when you know you're ultra sensitive about a craps table, is when you're worried about your fingernails making that mark in there, and it doesn't come off that well. All right, kissing dice. And we like kissing dice because that is snake eyes. Look at that. So we're going to get paid double. So this goes into here, and this goes in the rack, and then we'll go here to here. All right. Man, after this roll, we're just going to cash out and just leave the casino. We're going to give this guy about a $25 tip, and then we're out of here, making us some money. The 6-4-10, perfect. Pay the man again. All right. And yes, I am keeping track of the bonus craps, even though I'm not marking them right now, even though I should. But the 4-2-6, so that's losing the field. Bring that for you guys in the view. All right. The 6-3-9. Forgot to put my $25 bet out there, but nonetheless, if I was at a real casino, that would have been paid out. The 6-3-9. And if you notice how I'm shooting it, I'm aiming for this. I'm aiming for the top half. I'm aiming for this lip to push it back down. I'm not aiming for the diamonds. And that's what you got to aim for. When you're at the casino, at the back of the table, that's what I try to shoot for. I don't try to get into those diamonds. The 6-4-10, and I gotta remember to keep putting my bets up there. So we're gonna try this again. All right, that's gonna go in the rack and that's staying on the table. And there you go. And you can see how I'm hitting this. And this is where you wanna be. You wanna be at this. That's the secret to your long, consistent rolls. And it takes artwork. It does, you're not gonna do that overnight, trust me. That's years of dice throwing. A 3-1-4. There you go. Rack it and stack it. Let's go. Keep on hitting those field numbers. And that was a small right there. So if you have money on the small, that was a small. And that's the game. That's a 6-1-7, so let me check my time. And if we're up there on time, I won't do a random, but I will check the time to see where we are. Oh, 17 minutes, it's not too bad. All right, we could do a one quick little random because I'm gonna chop down this video a little bit in editing, me walking back and forth probably. So that's 6-1-7, so we're gonna go ahead and 7 out. That was a pretty good little roll. Didn't have a lot up there. When we come up, we can either do $10 again, or we can do 25 on the new shooter. Totally up to you, whatever you feel like you're comfortable with. For me, I like to be a little bit of a risk because we did make some good money on that shooter. So let's go ahead and just do $25. Give the other guy $25 if you want to, because he did such a good job, or not, whatever you want to do. I kind of try to spread the wealth, keep the table hot and happy. But we're going to do a random roll. No point in going back to the back end of the table. So let's just go ahead and just shoot it from right here and see how we do. Take that off for right now, but let's establish the point first. All right, the 5-3-8. I kind of like it up here. This is kind of nice. You don't have to walk all the way to the back end of the table and feel like you're in another part of the world. All right, here we go, field number. The 5-4-9, perfect. All right, I like this shooter already. He's making me some green chips. All right, come on, shooter. The Yo 6-5-11, bring that into view for you guys. So $10. I like having this table, man. I feel like I can actually do a good job with the craps videos now. I feel like everything's finally coming together after so long of being a nomad. The 4-4 to hard 8. All right, so that's the point for the guy. We're gonna lose in the field, so that's gonna come back to me. And we're gonna establish a point. And we're gonna go to that quarter next. And as you can see, we didn't do a lot of 60s in here. We had one or two times we did a 60 bet. And that's what you're usually going to average if you have pretty good, decent shooters that can shoot, you know, a little bit of everywhere. So that's the 9. We're going to go ahead and bring that to a quarter. Bring that to a quarter. All right. The 6-2-8, ouch. I don't know about the shooter anymore. He's getting me to start flexing my muscle on his bankroll. All right, there's a 60. Maybe I should have kept my mouth shut about that. Not seeing a 60. Oh my God. All right, 617. Well, I've seen enough. I'm cashing out. I made money with the good shooter and this random shooter. Can't find his elbow from his hand. So that just cost me a little bit of money. So should I go ahead and cash out? Should I not? That's always a temptation of what you should do. We're up on our bankroll. We made a little bit of money. So we should leave with a profit because you never lose if you always walk away with a profit. And we're at 21 minutes. What the hell? Let's just go ahead and do one more. Let's go ahead and see how this next person does for us. So let him establish a point. Oh my goodness. All right. Just like a true Las Vegas table. Never giving anybody a break. All right, 617. Well, if you get hop into sevens, you're doing great because this is all this guy is doing, 617. Look at that. All right. The 415. Hopefully he rolled out all the sevens. The 4-4 to hard, the 2-2 to hard 4. Yeah, it's one of those days. All right, so here we go. So that we win there, put that in the rack, bring this into view for you guys. So you see, the 2-2 to hard 4, not the 4-4. Oh man. All right, come on, feel bit. 5-1-6. So that doesn't help us. That helps everybody else but the field. So we're gonna lose here. Drop a quarter. Go here. The 3-4-7. Ouch. All right. Well, I've seen enough action. I'm out of here. Like I said, I can usually tell when it's time to leave. So we're gonna go ahead and just cash out. So let's go ahead and color up and see where we are with our bet. So let's just count it out real quick. So that's 4, right? That's 4. That would have been 4 if that guy wouldn't have 7 out on us. All right, so that's 100 right here. All right, and we have, that should be 100 too. So we have 200, 300, 400, 500, 500, 600, 655. $655. So we would have left more money if we didn't bet on the 2 other shooters. But as you can see, we have a lot more money than what we started out with. $55 more than what we started out with, and that was with 2 random shooters who couldn't shoot more than past 3 times. But if you get a good roller who can balance out the dice between the inside numbers and the outside numbers, you can definitely see how well this strategy can work out in your favor. And you're always getting action. You're always getting those tier comps coming to you. So it's just another little wrinkle to play at the casino. If you don't want to put numbers up at the top and yawn yourself to sleep and you want action all the time, that's the way to do it. 10, 25, and 60. And then start all over again. But hopefully you liked the first video. If you guys stayed all the way to the end, that's awesome. If you clicked out 5 minutes, well, I guess you guys didn't hear me talk to you right now. So no sevens, we'll catch you later. Like I said, just send in the comments, let me know what I can do to improve, and we'll go from there.